Welcome to section 2 of our Fibonacci calculator lessons. Our first section in the CD, showed how to use a drawing tool using Genesis software. But if you don't have a drawing tool, here's how you can utilize this calculator. First off, we identified the peak or the high in the market was at 184.99. So let's just type that in right now, 184.99. We want to use the calculator to the second decimal because this could be used for stocks, it can be used for futures, it can be used, of course, for Forex. This Fibonacci calculator can be used for any market, any time frame. I just want to give you the proper lessons on how to implement and use it correctly. So we want to type in to the second decimal point rather than the fourth decimal point for Forex, which you'll traditionally see. So just adjust your decimal points accordingly. Our low for that particular move, which was, as you recall, we saw that doji for the bottom. The low was 170.64. So let's type that in, 170.64. Now, notice that we did do that Fibonacci tool and we had an extension to the upside. Let's calculate our correction numbers, and we can see a 38% at 179.50. The 50% is 177.81. Our 618 is 176.12. So we had an idea that once the market came up and tested that correction level, we had a proper way over 2 weeks of trading to look for a profit objective. Now, interesting that the market actually had rallied to a high of 178.09. So looking at this particular market at 178.09, we came darn close to our 50% correction. Just barely went right through that 50% correction. So we had a very strong idea of looking at a profit objective in the marketplace. So I think that, for traders, eyeing Fibonacci levels, support and resistance, is very important. Now we're going to examine, and again, I think the most critical aspect is it's not just studying one form of market analysis, but multiple market methods. And so incorporating pivot points, candlesticks, and even Fibonacci, as we learned in section 1 of the CD, that we had a Fibonacci extension on a corrective move corresponded with a weekly pivot support, giving us a much more or at least a stronger indication that there was a specific support level at that zone. So when we saw the high close doji trigger, then we had more confirmation that we were going with a potential stronger reversal. We had a risk mechanism in place, and we had a profit objective using the Fibonacci tool. So in using the Fibonacci tool, if you don't have a software that has it, or if you want to use one to double check that the software is correct, by just typing in what the potential high, what the low, you will get what the potential extension or the correction level will be using this Fibonacci calculator.